That is a nice piece of goethite, man. That is beautiful. Wicked. Hanging out here in the where the baths are, where we introduce our little minerals to some acid and such. It's a bit of a mess. Yeah, stuff lying around. Good morning, hello. Welcome to another episode of Which African Mineral is Your Favorite? I'm Francis. There in the distance is Cara. That is a working station. That's also a working station. This is Top Rock, Africa's oldest and leading, most reputable wholesaler of minerals, fossils, gemstones, crystals, stuff that's laid into stone and druzy. If you haven't been with us before, welcome. We are a wholesaler, therefore we do require a minimum order of 10 kilograms. If you haven't got an account with us, Cara will be putting a little email in the comment section, the same comment section that you should be claiming flats from. Just name the number of the flat and it shall be destiny to see whose server is fastest today. Apart from that, the minimum order of 10 kilograms, you don't have to do it all at the same time. You can stockpile and collect the goodies over time. So that is not a major concern. Other than that, Cara, anything you want to add to the admin side? News. Hopefully, we've got some fresh diet tays coming in on Monday, along with some other Congolese goodies. I'm holding my breath for that one. I have been not holding my breath for the Namibian shipment, the Malagasy shipment, because otherwise I'd be dead by now. But it is around the corner, apparently. So, without further ado, let's find out what mineral your favorite African mineral is. Is it some Malagasy quartz clusters? These beautiful cascading quartz clusters. That's two of them in the first flat for today. Look at those. Beautiful. This is a very good grade. Yeah, both of these clusters are very good grade. Nice little hints of pink, where the less subtle hints of pink on this one, where all that iron is just hanging out, waiting to turn a redder blush. Here we go. These two weigh 2 kilograms and 19. It's going to cost $33 only. That is for flat 30. Next up are these, your favorite African. Well, I suppose it's not really African. Shatterkite was first found where Bisbee, a little mining town in South Arizona, by his royal Mr. Shattuck. The Shatterkite is invariably the proverbial cocktail of African minerals. You can see that beautiful dark Shatterkite, that dark blue. There's a little bit of chrysocolla in there. There's malachite. Some of these, let me see, should have some plantshite. That is the white in the Shatterkite. These little tumbles are weighing in at just slightly more than 600 grams. All right, no plantshite today. There's 26 of these little, almost slightly larger than tumbles. They're going to cost $25 only. That is for flat 31. Then from Irongo, some nice heady leady galena. These mirror balls of Africa. There's 6 of them you can hang from your roof and shine your torch at. They don't come light either. Well, that lead never does. Oh, there's a nice bit of malachite. I don't know. No, that's not malachite. Well, that might be malachite. But if it's from Irongo, it's likely that it's going to light up. I think I might just take the UV to that. These 6 will cost you $28 only. It is 2 kilograms. That's flat 34. Next up, Buchenhotuk. Are these your favorite African minerals? These little spirits course poise, pretty single crystals. There's a couple of clusters of semblance. These are all A grade. This one here is particularly beautiful with all that beautiful iron coloration, but limonite. There's 24 of these beautiful crystals. They're just short of a kilogram. I saw one here with some really interesting, is it no? Or was I imagining things when I saw specks? See, here's in that limonite morphs into goethite. Those are the little black spots over there. That's this flat's going to cost $44. That is for flat 32. Next up, from Madagascar, some polished rose quartz hot. This is, wow, almost girasol, which is blue rose quartz. These three hearts weigh 1 kilo and 19. Next got them down as A grade to very good grade. That's $27. That is really cheap for rose quartz hearts. Nice. And then, very nice bit of Bukanotuk. You can see there's various different types of varieties of Bukanotuk. You've got these over here we've just looked at with these kind of larger windows. And then you get these with tiny little windows at the edge, but with a profuse amount of crystal development on the sides. This is particularly pretty. Again, with a nice limonite discoloration at the base. Very nice flat this, weighs 1.29 kilograms. I mean, that's fairy quartz right there, man. These 6 clusters are going to cost $58, and that's for flat 93. Next up is smoky quartz from Luwena, your favorite African crystal. Oh, I don't know. There's 35 of these beautiful crystals. Let's just have a look. Next got them graded as, well, good grade to very good to A grade. That is definitely beautiful. Look at that lovely white phantom inside there. Almost 1.5 kilos worth of smoky quartz from Congo. Very hard to get these out of Luwena without damage. They pretty much get transported in a jumble full of sailbags on the worst roads you can possibly imagine. Oh, this is beautiful. How's this? That is lovely, man. Yum, 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 yum. Right, so that is 37 for 35 of these Luwena beauties. That is for flat 19. Back to some Bukanotuk. Sure, lots of Bukanotuk in the first run. 1.76 kilograms, 2 clusters of the large window variety. You can see there's some, how many terminations are there on that one crystal? 3, 4, 4. Nice goethite in the base. Is the second one slightly larger. Nick hasn't rated these, but at the very worst, I reckon this is very good to A grade, easily. This 1.76 kilograms will cost $72 for these 2 beautiful clusters. That is for flat 26. Next up, stichtite or atlantisite. That is a beautiful rough serpentine from Barberton with the stichtite or atlantisite webbing all around the sides. They are quite light. It's not a hard material. Very nice to play with your polishing tools and your leopardry spindles. There's 24 of these roughed cobs pieces for, that's 2.48 kilograms. $33 only for flat 007. Next up, we got Salrose, Cobultion Dolomite from the Congo. So these have quite, this is beautiful. So you got 12 Salro specimens in here. Nice large gems there. Here's a very nice specimen with a profuse amount of kaolinite. That's the white goodie on the pink. Here's chrysocolla and malachite with the Salros. Nice big Salros gems. Not particularly pink though, but this one makes up for that pink by being profusely pink with a little bit of malachite on the side as well. 12 of these specimens. Nick's got them from good, very good to A grade. This will no doubt be the good grade only. Oh, look at this. This is it's very nice. Kaolinite, quartz, and Salros. And that's calcite. Oh, my shattered nose. Cara, check this out. That's very unusual. Bring us the UV. Check, orange calcite, Salros, not dolomite. I don't know. That's unusual. The rest is a nice one. Kaolinite, Jenny pink. 12 of these. 1.79 kilograms. Good, very good to A grade Salros. This is going to cost $66 for flat 14. I'm going to come back to this little specimen here. That is very unusual. We don't often get orange calcite from the Congo at all. Anyway, moving on, we've got some beautiful blue lace agate polished standing freeforms. That's this little specimen with lots of druzy in the vug and that dog tooth calcite. This is not a standing freeform. It's more of a lying freeform. Same with this one. They are very pretty. This flat weighs just short of 1.5 kilos. Also a freeform, so just the one standing. That is $61 for flat 20. Next up from Zimbabwe, some beautiful cobbed rhodonite specimens. That is a lot of manganese magic right there. 1.86 kilograms. There's 44 of these pieces in here. That is for $27, flat 22. Then we've got a beautiful flat of polished quartz points, most of them with nice chlorite inclusions. Bit of garden quartz doing the rounds here. Nice milky veils. Here's a smoky point. That is lovely. Smoky. And this one's got I'm going to assume that is a lot of limonite that gives it that orange hue. More chlorite. There are 11 of these little, lots of lepidocrocite in this one as well. Very nice flat. $37 only for 11 of these little polished points for $37.009. Next up, some beautiful malachite polished freeforms. There are 4 of these freeforms in this flat. They weigh 1.62 kilograms. That's $46 for 4 freeforms, flat 25. Next up from Mutoku, some chrome muscovite standing freeforms in a mica matrix. That is Cora's alarm telling us that we should wake up and get going.
It's a cold one. It's time to record one.
4 of these freeforms weigh 1.19 kilograms. It's going to cost $49. That is for flat 11. Next up from Madagascar, we've got some beautiful petrified wood hearts. There's 2 of these hearts weighing 1.36 kilograms. They're going to cost $31, which is dirt cheap. That is flat 23. Next up, from the Iron Duke mine in Zimbabwe, this is pyrite on black basalt, or basalt with pyrite. It's 6 largish galets. I think I stand to be corrected, but actually I can't say this is healer's gold. Someone did put it down as healer's gold in a book somewhere, except that particularly basalt variety was magnetite. I have checked with these are not magnetic at all. So 2 kilograms, almost 2 kilograms, because that basalt is quite heavy, and so is pyrite. $77 for flat 29. Next up, 2 beautiful chevron amethyst points. I think these are from Zambia. I'll make sure just now. We get either the chevron polished versions from Madagascar, which is very popular, and then also Zambia. And I am right, these are Zambian chevron. $50 for the 2 for flat number 5. Cora says she thinks that the Zambian ones are typically much darker. I kind of agree. So next up, we got a beautiful polished celestite half sphere. That's a nice little geode. Nick's got this as a very good grade. Nice deep hues of blue, or hues of deep blue. Bit of strontium there, always a bit of a heavy fella, 1.46 kilograms. That's going to cost $37 for a nice piece of celestite from Sakahoni in Madagascar, flat 28. And then we've got a big, the proverbial punch bowl of celestite. This large geode weighs slightly more than 15 kilograms. It's a beautiful geode. 15 kilograms. It's going to cost $337, and that's for flat number 8. Next up is a particularly attractive cascading cactus quartz cluster from Madagascar. It's also, this weighs about, just slightly more than 5 kilograms. It's a very good to A grade. Oh, there we go. I'll just give you some indication of how large it is. It's going to cost, what is it going to cost? $83 for flat 16. And then next up, we got a beautiful, very good grade labradorite standing freeform. Just try to get away from the reflections. Here you go. Look at that beautiful Labrador essence. This little standing free form is 1.88 kilograms. It's going to cost you $39 only. That is for flat 35. On to the second trolley. We start off with a pertinent question. Is red pyro garnets your favorite African mineral? Here we got some beautiful garnets with some fuchsite. There are 46 of these little crystals in this flat. It's quite light. It's 900 grams. Very hard material, this. So going to cost $22 only. That's for flat 41. Then we got some polychrome jasper spheres from Madagascar. 6 of these mushrooms. And we're always looking for a little bit of scale action. And we kind of find it here. Dragon scale. really. This one does though. Go. Beautiful colors, beautiful patterns. The Picasso of Jaspers, 1.46 kilograms, $39 for these 6 mushrooms. That's for flat 48. Next up, we got a little bit of a medley. We got some petrified wood gallows, 4 of them, and a moth. Hey, fella. Hey, you can't hang out here. Go. Off you go. No, wants to stay with the Labradorite now. And then Septorai. We've got some Septorai palm stones. 4 of them as well. Labradorite and a moth. Okay, I'm just going to leave the moth there. If it wants to travel, so be it. Who am I to stand in the way of a emancipated moth? Beautiful palm stones. Next got this good, very good to A grade, 1.39 kilograms, $39 for flat 46. Then we've got some polished Atlantisite or stichtite on serpentine. Seeing that the rough stuff is quite close by, it's always nice just to compare. 3 of these standing freeforms. They weigh 1.22 kilograms. This is a beautiful specimen from Barberton. It's going to cost $47. That's for flat 49. Then we got some very delicious petrified wood logs from Gokwe in Zimbabwe. Polished only on the one side. That is really pretty, man.
Okay,
2.19 kilograms, partly polished petrified wood from Zimbabwe. $37 for the 3 of these. That's for flat 94. Then first of the silky malachite flats, 1.11 kilograms. There are 70 beautiful little specimens. Nick's got these down as a good grade, very good to A grade. Here's a couple of some beautiful Chatwensi. So flat's only going to cost $41. That is for flat 61. Then on to some very good to A grade Bucano Took clusters. 6 of them. They weigh 1.45 kilograms. This one's the runt of the litter. Nice limonite veils in there at the base as well. This one's got quite a large base base stone. This flat's going to cost $57. That's for flat 62. Onto some Septorai discs, flatties, or no, what is the right term for these? Discs, slices, I suppose. Polished all around. 12 of these. Little aragonite and calcite beauties from Mahajanga in Madagascar is going to cost $39. They weigh 2.33 kilograms. Septorai generally is quite heavy. $39 for flat 64. Then some partly polished polychrome jasper or Picasso jasper. These partly polished fellas give you some insight as even the unpolished side is absolutely beautiful. 4 of these specimens, they weigh slightly over 2 kilograms. Look at that nice banding around the sides there, man. That's real pretty. They're going to cost a staggering $22 for flat 71. Then a deep dark purple amethyst cluster. I suspect this is from Mapitsya in Zambia. And I am wrong. This is actually Mumbwa. This is the darkest Mumbwa I've seen for a while. It's only good grade, so it stands to reason that this is going to be an absolute steal. And, well, let me just see how heavy this is. This is almost 3 kilograms. There's a big old chip out of there. Yeah, it is kind of hefty. But yeah, bit of dark purple Mumbwa for $33. That is flat 72. Then we got some less than delicious watermelon fluorite polished freeforms. I can see the polishing isn't perfect on this by any means. 1.52 kilograms for this fluorite. It's good grade to a very good grade. That's only $25, which is indicative of the quality. That's for flat 57. And then some of the heavies in the mineral business. Barite from the Congo. This is from Tenka Fungarama. Two beautiful specimens with a nice bladed barite. Sometimes we get these covered in malachite, which is always pretty. So here we go, some more barite. Two of these beautiful clusters, 2.38 kilograms. Next got them down as medium to good grade only, and that's why they're only $27 for flat 40. Next up, some beautiful, here we go, a standing. Are they all standing? Yeah, they're all standing blue lace agate freeforms. Here's a beautiful flower-shaped one. 6 of these standing freeforms. This one here is a bit, whatever. What is this? Good grade, very good grade to A grade. Oh, there's a nice fug. That's what we want to see. Blue lace and shinies. That's always what we want. Nice bit of juicy. And this one has a hint of amethyst. So that is exceptionally rare. We have been seeing some of them, especially the natural blue lace geodes that come with a slight hint of amethyst. Very nice, that. 1.68 kilograms worth of standing blue lace, $70 for flat 6. Next up, from Madagascar, we got some polished orange calcite palm stones. Nick has got these as very good to very good to A grade. 20 of these palm stones, 1.46 kilograms, $37 for flat 51. Then we've got 2 kilograms worth of lapidary grade citrine from Zimbabwe. I'm just going to stick my hand in there and bring it out. There we go. There we go. Perfect for your basket at the where you charge people or at the markets. Nice, just fill up there. Take 3 or 4. That's some rough ass citrine. That's $44 for 2 kilograms for flat 70. Next up, 12 Bukanotuk, slightly darker purple clusters. A bit of a mix as far as the different types are concerned. You've got some large window here, beautiful purple veils inside. And then you've got the more traditional heavy crystallized ones on around the side with limonite. These 12 weigh 1.21 kilograms. Next got them graded as a very good to A grade. They're going to cost $47. That is flat 56. Next up, some beautiful leopard stone spheres. This is a large one. This is from Zimbabwe. And I must say, the Zimbabweans are known for their spheres. Madagascar is pretty much a lot better at creating spheres, but this is very, very nice sphere. It's a round sphere, which says a lot. That's what you expect from a sphere, but hand carving, Zimbabweans don't always get that perfectly well. These 2 beautiful leopard stone spheres, 1.68 kilograms. They're going to cost $35 only. That is a bargain for flat 44. Next up, 35 silky malachite specimens, 1.25 kilograms. And it's got them as good, very good to A grade, so it's all mixed up. 35 of these. Okay, here's the good grade. Oh, that's not too shabby. That's all right. Lovely chatoyancy. Oh, I love malachite. Just not my favorite mineral in Africa, but it is certainly up there. This is going to cost $35 only. That is for flat 38. Next up, some also a mixed grade, good, very good A grade natural blue lace agate. 12 of these specimens. I'm going to pick on the crappy ones first. That one's got a nice deep vug. Little light's not really getting in there. And then this is certainly good grade at the very best. But some really nice specimens otherwise. This is 3.97 kilograms worth of blue lace agate. It's going to cost you $52. That's flat 36. Then to the middle of the table we go, and first up is a beautiful polished Forsyth freeform. It's from Madagascar. Freeform weighs 1.5 kilograms worth of Forsyth. It's going to cost $34. That is for flat 63. Next up, we got 4 beautiful smoky amethyst points from Madagascar. You will see Cara is right. The Malagasy chevron is a lot lighter than the Zambian version, but it also has a beautiful smoky element and a beautiful rainbow veil there. Very nice point that. Nice, nice, nice. 4 of these points, I reckon that's probably less, well, around about a kilo. It's a kilo 16. It's going to cost all of $39. That is for flat 42. Next up, from Messina, a place famous for its epidote and for its papagoy and for its Hawite. It also brings us Piemontite. That is epidote and Piemontite. This is dragon bloodstone. Yes, bastite. We call it bastite because it rolls off the tongue so nicely when I'm angry.
I think the dragon bloodstone is the other one, the swarthy one.
No, that's just bloodstone. There is a bit of confusion about dragon bloodstone. There's another mineral that does look very similar to it. I think it's an American problem. However, this is
Dragon's bloodstone.
Dragon's bloodstone. Right. Excellent. These 3 little points are going to weigh a kilo and a half. Going to cost you $41 only. That is for flat 52. On to the last trolley. We go in with a bang. We got 2 rose quartz spheres. These are A grade to very good grade. This will be the very good version. There's not enough sun today, so I'm not even going to bother with asterism. And this one here is certainly a bit more gemmy than the other. Nice little rainbow veils. Around 1.59 kgs. There's $41 for the 2 large spheres. That's for flat 68. Then, okay, so this might be my favorite mineral, African mineral. These are rough tiger's eye slabs, and you can see that beautiful chatoyancy. And because it's been cut on the one side, and it's been, well, that technically makes it worked on, which makes it legal to export. Otherwise, you couldn't be able to export this. But my favorite is this crocodilite. That is the blue tiger's eye. I love that. That is my favorite African mineral. Tiger's eye is very heavy. Look at that. Oh man, that's so beautiful. Yo, lekker ding. 3.87 kilograms. So flat's going to cost $32 for 2 traditional classic tiger's eye specimens. $32 for flat 67. Silky malachite, 1.49 kilograms worth of medium to good to very good to A grade. Specimens, there's 35 in this flat, $37, cheap, for flat 45. Next up, from Malawi, little town called Nsanje next to the Shire River, we got etched blue chalcedony. That's the blue lace agate without the soft little mother stone that it usually hosts. These are 12 specimens, weigh in at 1.25 kilograms. That is $37 for flat 76. Next up, black tourmaline from Irongo. And it's easy to say from Irongo because here we've got some highlight opal. And that is quite a lot of highlight opal on that beautiful little specimen. There's some more over here on this specimen. And some more over here. 35 of these beautiful little crystals. They are only 670 grams. They're going to cost only $25. That is for flat 74. Very nice flat, that. Next up, Shatterkite. And off the cuff, there's the best one. That is a beautiful bit of Shatterkite and chrysocolla. That is stunning. There are 20 of these rough cobbed pieces from Kalkuveld in Namibia. That's northern Namibia. Almost 3 kilograms. That's not great, but that's to be expected. Let's just have, oh, geez Louise, and there a little bit came off. That is stunning, almost azurite-ish. These are going to cost $41. That is for flat 85. Next up, more Buchenhotuk, just small single little crystals. There are 35 of them in this flat. There's one with a lot of limonite and goethite. Here's one that's slightly darker than the rest. Nice crystallization, beautiful fairy quartz, slightly heavier than a kilo. It's going to cost $48 for flat 110. More malachite. It's certainly a morning for malachite. 12 of these silky specimens. They are very good to A grade. Here's a beautiful specimen here. Oh, geez, how's that, eh? That's stunning. 1.41 kilograms. This flat's going to cost $47 for flat 124. From Gokwe, there are more of the little branches, petrified wood branches from Zimbabwe. We've got one here with a deep hole and a fair amount of druzy on the inside, so that is special. These three partly polished, or one side polished only specimens. They weigh exactly 2 kilograms. Ooh, look at that, that's nice green hues. It's going to cost all of $33 for 3. That's 11 a piece for a flat 113. Next up, polished amethyst, smoky amethyst from Madagascar. This is very good to double A grade. Certainly exciting to see the double A's. This smoky amethyst points from Madagascar, just slightly less than 1 kilogram. 20 of them. Here's an interesting one. Seriously nice dark amethyst. How's that dendritic veil pattern? That's pretty wicked. This flat's going to cost $47. That's for 20 polished amethyst smokies. Flat 112. Not enough Buchenhotuk in the world. Here we've got some beautiful iron-enriched red-based Buchenhotuk. There's 12 clusters in this flat. Fair amount of limonite in all of them. Lots of red rusty iron in that one. This is very good to A grade. It's going to weigh, well, almost 1.5 kilos. Cost you $59. That is for flat 131. Now, there's a nice little flat. There are 26 little chrysocolas. That's a nice silicate example. But most of these are covered in juicy. That's really pretty, man. Juicy chrysocola with a bit of malachite in the mix. There's a bit of crystal quartz. That's really cool. It's 550 grams worth of chrysocola. There's a bit of hematite as well. These are good grade, very good grade, A grade. They oh, look at that. This is pretty. Look at that. Oh, you are delicious. Flat's going to cost you $27 only. That is for flat 83. Onto some polished freeforms, malachite freeforms that is. 6 of these from the Congo, Kasompi. They weigh 1.24 kilograms. Look at that one. That one's got a great big whole vug in it with a... Can't whistle the song through there. There's a interesting... I wonder what that is. Probably just dirt. Nice specimen. These are very good to A grade malachite freeforms. They are 1.24 kilograms. That's $36 only, which is wicked good. 97. All right, next up, 35 single Buchenhotuk or fairy quartz little points. This is a beautiful flat, 880 grams worth of fairy quartz. $39. That's a steal for flat 96. Then 1.34 kilograms worth of very good to A grade. It's in a plastic bag because they are so small. Oh, little bits of malachite. It's also from Kasompi. Not going to play around with this too much. It's not the hardest material in the world, and silkies are always prone to a little bit of damage. This flat is 1.34 kilograms worth of silky, $44 for flat 89. Next up, something I've not seen for quite a while, some rough dendritic agate. Very opalish as well. These are beautiful. 2.56 kilograms worth of rough dendritics. There we go. There's those beautiful patterns. Somebody commented that they'd like to make their false teeth out of these. Interesting thought. 24 of these rough specimens cost $31 only. That's for flat 87. Excusez-moi. Next up, we got some more blue lace freeforms. There's 1.62 kilograms worth of Sanjay naughtiness. 6 of these freeforms. Oh, look at that. Beautiful juicy, lovely fugs all around. This is really good. This is very good to A grade. That is beautiful, man. Please look at that. Nice flat of blue lace. I mean, the quality of blue lace we're getting recently is superb. These weigh 1.62 kilograms. This flat's going to set you back $67. That's for flat 59. Next up, some polished crystal quartz hearts. These are Malagasy, and that is a little veil of limonite. Nick's got these down as good, very good to A grade. Let's Let's try to catch them properly. This one has a bit of a smoky hint to it. A beautiful veil. This is the, I don't know, I like the more veils. It just tells you that it took a lot longer to form this quartz. 1.32 kilograms worth of quartz hearts, $34. That is for flat 116. Not straying too far away from the clear quartz, we've got some beautiful polished points. This is 1 kilogram almost exactly. Here's just one that has got a bit of a smokiness to it. Next, got these done very good to A grade. I'm just looking for some hematite. There's a little bit of a, oh, hello, that happened quickly. There we go. A bit of lepidocrosite action, 1 kilogram worth of polished quartz, $43. That's for flat 66. Next up, from Karoi in Zimbabwe, there are 6 of these beautiful red hematoid crystals or clusters. It's beautiful clear. It's a bit of a, let's see if it started healing itself. No, that just looks chipped. Oh, it's I don't know, that's anyone's guess if that's good, bordering onto very good and A grade. But how's about that there? That's beautiful. 1.73 kilograms. Red hematoid, $48 for these 6, and that is for flat 65. Onto the middle of the trolley, we've got a large, polished, smoky amethyst point. This point here weighs 3.35 kilograms. We did attempt to find some anhydrous. We did not find any anhydrous. Instead, I found this insect on the surface. Go away, insect. It's not part of the deal. Next, got this point down is very good to A grade. Look at that. There's some beautiful veils in there. $3.35 kilograms worth of smoky amethyst, $139, flat 129. Right, next up, excuse me, a very pretty Luena smoky, 2.76 kilograms worth of smoky quartz cluster. Let's have a closer look. Very good to A grade. It's a beautiful clarity through the windows there. That's a pretty, pretty cluster. Nice from Luena. That is got a cost $61, which is a bargain. 2.76 kilograms, $61 for flat 95. Then we've got a large-ish blue lace agate specimen here. Lots of nice. It's kind of a bit more of a, got a bit of a grey to it than the traditional sky blue or Malawi lake blue hues of blue. This little geode here is weighs 2 kilograms, or just slightly more than 2 kilograms. It's only going to cost you $33, and that's for flat 107. Last flat for the Saturday's sale, we got an impressive orange calcite tower from Madagascar. There we go. Has a bit of a fault line, but it's not cracked. Also at the bottom here, that is a beautiful orange calcite tower with a slightly paler version accompanying it, because orange calcite likes company. Nice patterns here at the top. These two towers, they weigh not too much, I imagine. That is 2.6 kilograms, and it's going to set you back $58 for the two, and that's flat 125.
Did you want to pop into the UV or you're
Cora wants to. That wants. Yeah, I do. Why not? And I want to take this. I don't think it's going to be.
To be honest.
No, you can see the highlight I put on there. Well, without much effort. Okay, so we got some. Oh, there's more actually than I thought. So here's that beautiful flat of 35 black tourmaline specimens from Irongo.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, that's got 7 there. Yeah, maybe.
No, that's 7.
7.
That's a pretty good flat.
8.
8.
There's
9.
9. Yeah, man,
10,
this is a
11.
sure.
This is a winner flat, man.
This is a nice flat, and I think it's less than $40.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, there's another one. Oh no, that's
Okay,
that's
that's it.
nah. Sorry.
Okay.
I already did look, but check the top. Show the top. It's very difficult to see.
All right, guys. Happy days. Thanks for popping in on a Saturday. I hope everyone got something they were looking for, and I hope you saw at least your favorite African mineral. With that, have a beautiful weekend. We'll spot you on Tuesday. Hopefully we've got some fresh diopters to show you. Maybe some other goodies as well. We are certainly still looking for more of those acicular aragonite specimens. Remember the little white flowers? Once we've been looking for more. I know there's more. Whether they come, I don't know. Happy days. Enjoy your weekend. Have a hoolie.